So there's a horn contact from Dorman. You can replace this whole kit, or you can just replace these wires, but they're riveted in. So I mean, you can, a lot of people pop this out, clean it off, solder it. I'll show you that here in a minute. But if you want to just buy the whole kit, these T-screws here, I'm not exactly sure on the size yet, but once you can get this off, now make sure your negative battery terminal, before any of this starts, make sure you have your negative off. And this is obviously after you check your fuse box and everything. You can take a pick. I just use like a pick like this, go into these side pieces right here, and you can hear it click. You've got to do it on both sides. So there and there, click, and you can kind of just pull it from the top. It kind of just releases. It's more of like a pressure release. So I'm gonna pull this out. I might need 2 hands to do this, but if your horn's not working after you've checked your fuses and your actual horn, you just counterclockwise turn, this comes out. And in this case, this is it. It's gonna be the bad piece. So pretty easy fix. I'm gonna get these out and start on next. So we got this halfway out. Gotta do the other side now. Remember, this piece has been taken out. Steering wheel's off, battery is disconnected. Gonna have to put down my phone to get this other side out, and then we'll start popping it in and we'll kind of go through that. So here's the old one, here's the new one. Remember, it's gonna go on facing that way. There's the screws. They're in there pretty tight. The part number 924-088 Dorman horn contact is what this is called. This should only be done by a professional, just due to the risk of some of the things, such as the airbag, or, you know, proceed at your own risk, I guess is the best way to put it. But we're gonna pop this on. First things first. So this is the direction it'll go on your steering wheel. You can just use that wire facing down as your guide here. I mean, essentially, if you're tearing it out and putting a new one in, you can just match it. So just so like everything makes sense, this hole right here is where you're hitting that, coming through the 2 little holes there. That's what secures your steering wheel on. So remember, you can get it out the other way, you just gotta tear it back a little bit. Don't ask me how I know. 30 minutes later. So anyways, we're gonna pop this on and then we're gonna test it out. And remember, your contacts should be fairly light. You don't want to tighten these up like you would other things. That being because the minute you rehook your battery, your horn's gonna just start going off immediately without you even touching it. It's contact, right? So either way, if that makes sense, finding that point is, you know, unless you've done it, it's gonna be tough. But here we go. All right, so as you can see here, so I actually will press to your horn. Making sure we don't have them too tight. Bottom one could use a little bit. Anyways, so I'm gonna hook this back up and pop back on the battery and go from there.